Welcome back to the Suit Social Marketing channel. I'm Darren Cabral and I'm the CEO of Suit Social. We're a digital marketing agency that helps companies build their brand, generate leads, and make more sales online. And today I'm talking about something that I get a lot of questions about, whether it's from our audience or it's from our clients or it's during sales calls when I'm talking to new potential clients. And that is, how do I run ads if I'm in a restricted industry? And what I mean by restricted industry is a company where Facebook or Google or whoever you're trying to advertise on has said, you can't advertise your stuff on here, we don't allow it. Whether that's just in a particular country or a state, whatever it is, there's all kinds of rules. This includes various cannabis companies, CBD company, whatever it is, whether it's edibles or like a dispensary or that kind of thing. It also includes companies like firearm companies, which I'm actually pretty passionate about. So anyone that's selling any sort of weapons, guns, anything like that, even if it's legal, a lot of the times you can't promote it on social or it gets flagged. So how do you run ads in those kinds of industries when the platforms say you're not allowed? So obviously you still want to grow your business. You don't want to rely on just organic. You want to run ads, you want to grow, you just can't seem to get it working because the platforms either take them down or they ban your account or they just like freeze the post or limit it. When you're in a restricted industry, you have to start kind of drawing out your customer journey and funnel a little bit. You got to get a little bit creative. So if I was just selling shoes, I can just make an ad that includes my shoes and products and put it in front of people looking for shoes and they can click through and buy my shoes. If I am selling a restricted item, like restricted on social, like marijuana, let's say I'm a marijuana dispensary, right? I can't just have a bunch of pictures of weed, push that out there and be like, hey, click here to buy your weed. It's not going to work, at least not in most countries. Now, Facebook's done a pretty good job of like modifying their policies in certain countries, where as long as you're hitting the right thing to the right age and the right area, there is some leniency, but there's a lot of areas where you can't. There's areas where stuff is legal and you still can't promote it. So in that case, what you want to look at doing is you want to focus on building your community and building your list and then selling to people behind the scenes. So you want to use ads to get more customers following your brand and engaging in your community. And you want to use ads to get more emails, phone numbers indirectly so you can sell product to them behind the scenes, whether it's over DM, whether it's through email marketing, whether it's through text marketing, because none of those things have restrictions, right? Like if you're a medical marijuana dispensary or a legal marijuana dispensary, you can sell anything you want over email. You can blast out your products, your ship, whatever. It's all good. There's not going to be a restriction there. So you just need to get that customer on your list. When I've worked with companies in the past, whether it's in firearms industry or medical marijuana industry, what we'll do is we'll spend a large part of the ad budget on two things. I'll start with, let's say, firearms, because it's a little more familiar to me. So for a firearms company that sells guns, like a gun shop, we think about who are their clients, okay? Who are the people that are buying things? What are the things they're interested in? Where's the value we can add that we can connect to them that's not directly firearms related? For example, we could do, hunting. So we could say, we just published a 2022 hunting guide, all the kind of safety requirements, all the new rules, all the new regulations, all the new tips and tricks you need to know for the 2022 hunting season. And we can publish that as a PDF, a guide, a free video resource. And then we can get people to give us their names, their emails, their numbers in exchange for that resource. So we're paying for ads to promote that resource, and then we're capturing customer information, putting them on our list. And then guess what you can do? Well, if you get 1,000 people downloading this, hunting and nature resource guide that you're going to put out, you can now email that 1,000 people hunting products, which can include hunting shotguns, hunting rifles, hunting equipment, stuff that you might not have been able to push online previously or had trouble with. Because there is a lot of gray area, by the way, where they'll say, yeah, that's fine, you can promote this, then you try to run an ad and then take it down anyway. So now you can do all that over email. So you've got 1,000 new potential customers that are into hunting. You can sell them hunting gear. The same principle applies on the marijuana side. Let's talk about that for a second. So if you think about your customers of who you're selling to, there's different segments. There's different people that obviously are into marijuana or cannabis products for different reasons. Some are medicinal. They have like legitimate issues they're trying to rectify. Some just enjoy it or it's a hobby. Some are trying to sleep better. Some are just trying to have a good time. Whatever the reason is, there's reasons. And so if you think about who your customer is there, you can usually find ways to connect with them. So let's say a big segment of your customers that come into your marijuana shop to buy product are doing so for sleep benefit. They're trying to sleep better. They're having a hard time. They have insomnia, whatever. They're stressed, they're anxious. They try to get something to calm them down before bed. And you're like, 80% of our customers come to us for that. Instead of running ads for the marijuana product to help you sleep better, you could run ads for a sleep guide, right? So 10 ways to get a better night's sleep. And you're gonna put that in a resource or a video of you talking or a little guide with like 10 points on it or a visual or info, whatever. And you say, hey, cutting edge strategies that we've proven, working with thousands of people to help them sleep better. Here's the guide. Someone with a sleep problem in that area, they're gonna download that. And let's say it's a guide with 10 points. Well, point number 10 can mention legal marijuana, right? If it's legal in your country, it's something they can get to, or your state or city, you can mention how people can use marijuana to help them sleep better as one of the points. But what you've just done now is you now have a list. Let's say again, 1,000 people, you've run an ad, 1,000 people downloaded that guide. You have 1,000 people now that you know have problems sleeping in your area that you can send an email out to that says, hey, here's our whole new range of products or items that we can sell that would fit that need that you have. And potentially that's what's gonna drive them in. And so the name of the game with restricted products and social media is use social media ads and paid traffic to generate those leads, to get people aware of your brand, to trust you, to engage with your content, to download relevant stuff, but then use the email and the text to actually sell them the product. So build the list, build the audience, and then sell behind the scenes. That's how you get around a lot of that, and it's very effective. You just need a strong, behind the scenes strategy, a strong email marketing strategy, a strong like text and SMS strategy, even a strong DM strategy. You can do the same thing through an Instagram DM. Now they're following you or they're connecting with you, you message them on Instagram, or you have them message you to get the resource, which you can do, by the way. You can have someone click on an ad and it sends a message automatically and you send them the resource through a DM, and then guess what? You have a conversation open, ready to go. So these are all things that you can do if you're creative enough. So hopefully that's giving you some ideas and you can play with that and you can get some great results. I've seen some great results with it. So if you have any questions, drop a comment below or follow us on Instagram at Suit Social, or myself personally at Darren Cabral on Instagram as well. I'm happy to chat with anyone. Drop me any questions if you're not sure. Maybe you've tried, you had issues with it. Maybe you tried it, had a lot of success, whatever. We'd love to hear from you. And of course, if you ever need any help at all, just go to www.suitsocial.com and book a free 30-minute strategy call. We can talk all about how to apply this in your specific business within your specific set of unique needs. So hopefully that was helpful. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe as well. We drop videos every single week. Other than that, I will see you on the next episode.